What's up, y'all?
Damn, that intro is still
Can
so
we just
fire.
can we just freestyle to the beginning of that? If
Yeah,
we
I
did
know.
that?
I mean, one day, bro, we will be freestyling to the beginning of everything,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying. I would love to just every start to that. Every
Yeah,
day,
I would have
just do a
felt inspired to
freestyle
do that.
the entire time.
I need that in my car in the morning. Do you guys
For real.
ever rap by yourself?
Always.
Okay, so everyone's
We're white.
everyone
We
does
definitely
that.
rap by ourselves.
That's what we did, man.
I think that's what white people do, man. I feel like that's half of rap in this world. It's just white people by themselves. Right? Like, if you got a pie chart for all the rap that's happening,
Yeah, at
it's
one
like
time.
75% white people alone.
Yeah,
in their car, for
In
sure.
their car.
Yeah. You don't do that shit in public.
Yeah, right. That's fucking
I feel
great.
like yeah, it is so white because I do it. I'm like, this is gonna like help me like think faster before like going into like something. You know, I
know
should have freestyled
does.
before going to a podcast.
You know what is funny? You know what I think about freestyling? I think everybody by themselves thinks they're really good. Because I think I'm actually pretty good, but everyone I talk to is like, Dad, I'm all right. I'm gonna let you know. I'm pretty all right.
I'm a pretty good rapper, dude.
I'm a pretty good rapper.
I'm a pretty
dude.
good rapper.
It's
I
like
remember-
everybody's a pretty good rapper.
Yeah, it's like, are you?
Have
a
you
really
ever
good
recorded
rapper?
yourself on your
Yeah.
phone? Because you're like, dude, this sounds so good. I have to see
That's
what
what
it
I'm saying,
sounds
but-
like.
And then you
you
listen
play
back,
it back, and you're like,
oh.
my voice is so high. That's what I
Miserable,
did. I
yeah.
was like, I don't have a low voice. When I thought when I was rapping, I'm like, I sound like anyone else. But
Is it
no.
like when comics people talk about like comics have like like they think they're getting laughs but they're really not? Yeah, I mean, it could be the same
Well,
thing.
It is
it's
like
like, bro,
that.
you were laughing over all no laughs.
Yeah.
So there was somebody laughing.
It's like in that Chappelle bit when the guy does the rap and he has to like he goes like, oh, like boom, bow,
It's
surprise.
Oh, you're like, no wait.
You don't owe yourself, bro. Other
Yeah.
people owe you, dude. But
Dude, watching tapes back, that's why sometimes hard though.
No,
Sometimes
dude.
like the nights that I thought I was doing the best, I listened back and I was like, eh.
yeah, no, that's the rough part. Sometimes I'm just like, well, my fucking microphone was in my pocket.
But then other
it's not
times you
gonna
thought you
pick
did.
up so loud.
But other times you do really bad, or you think you did kind of not too good, and then you listen back and you're like, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So you know.
I was always crushing
It's all
someone. I know what
context.
you're talking about. I'm always
Shit,
crushing,
dude.
yeah.
Only
Kill every
crush, bro.
time.
Kill every time.
Dude, living and dying by comedy is like such a quick way to just like feel like shit. You
Oh
know?
yeah, if you were
Yeah.
actually.
I used to live and
caring.
die by like open mics. Like my
Oh,
day would
especially-
like if I had a bad time at a mic, I'd be like the rest of my day is ruined.
Which is funny because a mic is one of the most brutal things
Yeah,
to
it's
do.
like an insane thing to think because you're never gonna kill. In
Speaking of, dog, the mic last night here was, I mean, for this is-
unless it's here though, yeah, this is a little different though.
fire,
This
if
ain't
you
your
guys are
average open mic.
listening, check out thirdwheel.hollywood on Instagram. We just opened up a fucking venue by accident, and shit is lit right now, dude.
It is.
We were here last
How
night.
many
so
people
what?
were here last night?
We had 35 comics signed up.
Dude, it was good stuff.
And it's like a
too.
weekend. 35 comics signed up at midnight. A midnight mic, bro. Bro, it
It's
was
at midnight.
at 1 a.m. There
People
was
were
like
going
20
away.
people here.
They
Yeah.
turned- They were like, it's too long. The
Yeah.
whole line. It was, dude.
I mean, I
I
thought
think it was like
too
an
long.
hour long wait.
Oh yeah. Oh, bro, it was a minute. It was like it was almost too long.
Yeah.
In a good way.
That's love it.
Because we left at like
And we're-
2. I think it ended at like 2:20 in the morning.
Oh,
and it
yeah.
started at midnight. I mean, D'Angelo has that shit running like a fucking ship, dude.
Yeah, like a whistle.
And
Like
another
a-
one
like
at
a
night, right?
Whistle.
You
Another
guys
one
do it
every
every
night.
night?
Every night at
Every night.
midnight, dude.
Damn.
Get on that thing.
Get on that shit. Midnight Madness on Eventbrite. Dude, he got 7 audience members. Well,
right?
I think
2 that hung around the whole time.
2 hung around the whole night, man. Isn't that funny how like in any other city
why
when
wouldn't
you
you?
do
That was good,
comedy,
yeah.
there's audience members always, but in like New York and LA, you got to be like, bro, there was audience
No,
members.
no,
Hey,
no,
that's
guys. People
crazy.
came. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's wild.
So this is a very rare thing in LA.
Oh, yeah.
To have
Oh, bro.
7 people that aren't comics for an
Oh,
open
yeah.
mic. It's
Think
12.
about
That's crazy.
Think about every mic we've ever gone to. Has there ever been audience?
It's always like
Girlfriends,
if it's like a
yeah.
coffee
If
shop,
anything.
someone's
It's
girlfriend,
a
oh my
homie or a
God.
girlfriend, yeah.
Which
Yeah,
those
that's true.
girlfriends still come? Yeah, right, dude. They don't come.
I know my girl. Okay, she actually is funny.
I
Random.
wouldn't bring my girlfriend to an open
I was gonna
mic.
say
That's what we
That's
just
a
said.
death
That's
sentence.
that's
Why
a-
would you do that?
Yes.
yes.
Because she asked me recently. She's like, "Can I go?" I was like, "No, go to one of our shows. What do you
Yeah,
want to
what
go to a
the
mic
hell
for?"
would you go to an open mic for?
Right?
Oh, you'll like think less of me if I was going to an open mic. Like, what
As
are
you
doing?
should.
I know,
You
right?
shouldn't see me in my elements. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go to yoga with you.
Yeah.
If I don't do yoga.
You know, I
Have you guys
first-
ever done yoga?
Oh, I
Yeah, I love
love
it.
yoga.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
I do-
never
that's
done.
good.
Okay,
What?
yeah.
What?
No,
You,
Right?
you do the
It's good.
fucking dive without your arms and
Yeah,
you don't
bro.
do yoga. That's such a yoga move.
That's the yogaest move I've ever seen.
What's it called? A sailor dive?
Oh, the sailor. Oh, yes, you're referring to the sailor dive. Yeah. I need to post a video of that.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. You just you do like kind of like a pencil into the water.
I
head
wish I
first.
had it. I'd send it to
Oh.
the
Dude,
spot.
we need to do 4 of us all jumping in. And, like,
I need
off
to
of
try
something
that.
doing
I haven't even tried
It
the-
looks
the
majestic.
I'm gonna look up.
My brother was calling me out though. Like he was like, "You you have bad mobility.
That's because
Like
the
so
yoga,
specific.
bro.
It actually hurt more than like almost any disc. Because I was like, what the fuck?
That is so specific,
Oh,
bro. You
it's
It's
got
like your
bad-
hip. And he pointed out, he's like, I don't know, man. It's something with your hip flexors. And I was like, dude, this is crazy.
Whoa.
So
See, Tom knows.
basically,
Tom knows.
yoga
Tom-
though is the answer though.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Right?
Right,
Tom
'cause that's
Tom-
stretching.
Yeah, it's true. Yes.
I don't
most
think I've
definitely.
actually. I feel like I've stretched a lot in my life, but I think it's only been probably like a total of maybe like 2 hours over my whole life.
Over your whole life. Oh
Maybe
my
like
God.
maybe longer.
I
but
love
yeah.
stretching.
I don't know. I don't. Just you guys. Wait. All right. So I'm like out of the loop. You guys are stretching every day.
No.
No, I
I'm
should.
saying, but in my whole life, I stretched kind of when I was a kid. But I need, dude. I'm
'Cause
I'd
I've
go
always
through
been
spurts where I would do like, you know, in my like Seattle days where I'd wake up every day and I would do yoga for like I would just do one of those classes. And then it's like, you know, 20 to 30 minutes, and it's you just follow some hot girl doing it, and you zone out on her butt a little bit.
What?
and
No,
you just-
I did P90X yoga. That's like the only.
Oh,
and
what?
Then I,
Oh,
like the
shit.
thing, like the info.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
like
he goes
it's good,
hardcore.
dude.
I'm sitting there with some fucking chick named Erin Moss.
I couldn't do that, dude. I went
What's
to
up,
one.
girl?
I
She's
w-
like, come on, ladies, we got this. I'm like, yes, we do, girl.
what was
I'm
yours
gonna-
like?
the-
Yours is really sounds
Oh, it's
gnarly.
intense. There's like
Yeah.
push-ups involved in it. With
Whoa.
like you're planking
Man.
and push-upping. It's good though.
That's just
'cause
like frat haze.
that's
basically.
more. It's actually for if you're not used to yoga, that's more how you want to do it. Because you're like, what are we doing? Because it's really a lot of just holding.
Yes.
poses.
Right.
I don't
So
like
that
holding
gets
the
you,
pole. I
like,
like
in
to stretch.
shape.
That's what I'm saying. So I like
Yeah.
to do some. So it was nice because you're in there and you're like, ooh, 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 ooh. So it's kind of like yoga cheating, actually. If you're not.
I need to get flexible because I'm just like, do you guys have any aunts or uncles that just have like terrible posture? And, like,
Oh,
look
Me,
like shit?
I'm that dude.
I'm
have
starting to be.
horrible
I feel like I'm that gonna.
As we
that's
all are
happening
just
to
sitting
me
here
now,
slouching.
dude. I fucking
I'm
hate
like,
it.
what am I
hate it.
doing? Yeah.
Yo, you never.
Yeah.
You have to. You. I feel like you have to have good posture to make
Bro,
it.
I did
make
a-
it out in this town. You know.
I was
Right,
I was
right.
trying to look
If
for
you're
that fucking
slunched,
video.
like no one gets booked.
I know I got that video of you doing that dive, and I just can't find the day because there's multiple days of us at your place swimming, and I found some of them, but it's like
We got to start bringing some every week clips, right? Because then we
Yeah,
can
I
throw
know.
and play clips. I can go through my phone. I have some banger clips.
I know.
I have.
we just gotta send them to the fucking pod.
I got my girlfriend crying to listen to Blink 182.
I hit my girl, and
I have
she
my
started
girlfriend upset. Like just.
Yeah, I got my girlfriend upset 'cause I told her I cheated on her.
Yeah.
But I filmed that. I was like, "Hey, honey, I cheated, girl. What's good? First reaction."
Yeah.
It's a
Are we done or
reaction.
no? Are we done or no?
And then just do an Instagram poll. You think my girl's gonna leave me for cheating on her? Yes or no? Hey, honey, 70% of people said you shouldn't leave me. So
If
I don't
you're
know.
willing to do that type of content, though, you will blow up. Like, that's like live streaming, like your whole life,
I mean, your
like, the
girlfriend
ups
might
and downs.
she might end up stabbing you.
You usually die or go to jail if you do that.
I
type
don't
of shit.
believe any of those. If you do that right then, I've already, in my mind, conceptualized that you've already talked to your girlfriend. This is all a bit.
It's all
Before
fake.
you even start filming.
Yeah.
Or
And they're like, have a good reaction. I can't.
That's
if you
true.
do that, you're never real in my world.
but
No,
hell,
I
even
feel
if
you.
it's not
I feel you.
real, it's lined up to be like, hey, we're like right now, if we were like knowing that we were always gonna fuck with each other, we're always gonna prank each other, then anytime you do anything, I'm always gonna have.
You're always ready for it.
Yeah, you're-
it's true.
like
You're
that
always
girl
kind
at
of
her
in that
house.
yeah.
How mad can you be when all you do is prank each other back and forth?
when you know if you at that point when you're doing it, you know
Yeah.
that the dude doing it has made enough followers. Like the
That is
world's
true.
well aware of everything now, so you can't be you can't be
That's
getting
true.
fake surprises.
Could you live in one of those houses?
I'm
like
jaded.
the
I've
prank.
been on it.
Could you live in a house like that?
No, I
No.
hate that shit, dude.
Like a year, like just like the prank house, and every day you're just getting.
When I
fucked
was
with.
younger, sure. When I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
too old for
It
that
would
shit.
it would just get annoying
That's what I'm
quick because like if you like you have to wake up, you take a piss and there's like saran wrap on the toilet, you shit on your ankles and everyone's like, oh, you're like, oh yeah, cool.
That's what I'm saying. That was a
I'd be-
short
You
period.
got
of
like
time.
3 hours of sleep, and like you have to go to work, and then you just get pee all over
Oh,
yourself.
God, get
Then
pranked?
filmed.
Is there a prank house? Is it like remember that Big Brother
Yeah.
thing? Is there?
Yeah.
Because there could be something that is like a prank
Brian
house.
Black.
There
Big
are
Brother.
there are a lot of them, man. They were on Twitch back in the day when we were trying to do that Twitch thing, which like basically made me lose my mind. Don't do Twitch unless you want to play video games for 10 hours.
That's
a day.
what I'm saying.
but
I'm
it's
like moving out
But-
to LA. You hear every breakdown of what you can do to do the and like
Yeah.
Twitch, and then you start looking at it. It's like, oh man.
well, first it sounds amazing. Like I could play video games for like 10
Right.
hours a day. It's easy.
You know what's
But I remember
funny?
getting up stressed. Like
how many
fuck, I have to
kids
play
got
video
away with
games
just doing like that? We could do Twitch and make money, and they just were able to con their parents into allowing them to play video games for like.
Dude, that's
hours
the
and
only time you
hours
could
and
do it. You have
hours.
to still be living with your parents.
Of
Because how do you like
course.
make a How do you make a living?
To me, Twitch people streaming video games that aren't like big. It's kind of like a not hot girl doing like OnlyFans or ChatterBait or something.
There's an amount of people.
It takes like 12 hours a day for you to make $50.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
that's true. But $50 is $50.
It is $50.
You're right.
But
that makes sense though.
Because I see a lot of people like, oh, I have this huge Twitch following. It's like, well, I guess you have some kind of thing. Good for you. That's hard as fuck to do, but most people don't. It's like the live ChatterBait, the live OnlyFans. Like a handful of people make a lot of money, but for the most part, you can make a little bit of money. But you're putting your puss out there for $25.
Right.
Jerking off for 10 hours in your fucking room. They're filming you and shit.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
And before you know it, like if it gets on this rate, we're going. It isn't even going to be a niche thing because everybody's doing it. So it's like you can't pay for that anymore. Everybody's got a site that they're showing their.
That's not good.
Going
to
a
dystopian nightmare. We can't all be like just fucking jerking off for $20 a day. Like,
but then
that's
you
like
kill
the
that
new
norm. Yeah.
But you're true though because
that sucks.
Didn't porn used to be mega expensive?
Exactly.
You could never get porn.
Yeah.
And now it's. I mean, dude, it's so
everywhere.
free.
Yep.
It's so you're right though because that OnlyFans shit was hot for a minute, and now it's like, bro, we're getting
Everyone's on that shit.
It's gonna be to the point where it's just gonna be fetishy.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
You can't just do the regular shit because dude, regular girls on Instagram, like comics, are like, hey, check out my shows, and they pull up their fucking thong and shit.
Yeah.
It's like all their butt,
moving to
and
LA,
then all the dates.
There's
it's
not a
hilarious.
girl I've met out here that when you go to get that, when you have gotten the Instagram, you're like, she's gonna be naked. If they live in LA, dude, it's like they're all good. You
And
can
girls,
just see,
prove us wrong. Scroll
Prove us
through your
wrong.
IG right now. Tell me you don't see your
I
butt.
see nipples and titties.
I see your butt, girl.
It's ridiculous, and I'm not mad at it. Good for you.
No, you see my butt on mine too. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
Yo, I should be putting my butt on there. You get views instantly. Yo, I need a following.
I'm not a hater. I just don't like to put my butt on the.
There you go.
Yeah,
my
but
butt's
for
not
real
that bad.
though, like it feels like you kind of need followers now to kind of like matter. It kind of sucks.
It's
but
weird
like,
though, 'cause I've seen
it's fucking weird. Man.
But I've seen people with huge followings on the internet, and then they do a live show, and no one shows up.
Yeah, because it's kind of like fake. Well, and I'll be real. I've seen a lot of like.
They do pump it fake.
Yeah, a
They
lot of
fake
those
it
are
up.
paid followers, and even if they're not, you can look at their comments and you're like, this dude has millions. You get
20
100 comics. I'm like,
yeah.
100 comics on 4 million followers. That's not a good ratio.
Yeah, not at all, dog.
No, but it just feels like, I don't know. They should like, we need to do like a Fight Club thing where we reset everyone's like followers to 0 or some shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I was
It's
saying like
destroy the followers.
I just think they need to fix the ratio where like 1,000 for a guy is different than 1,000 for a girl.
That's hilarious.
You know what I mean?
That's so real.
And
because
it's
way hard. Because
bro, some girl started doing stand up. I've been doing stand up for 8 fucking years. This girl started doing stand up when I was in LA. I've been in LA for less than 3 years. Yeah. She is 3 times my numbers.
Oh man,
on IG.
She hot?
Yes, she's gorgeous.
Of
yeah,
course,
well, there you go.
And it's just like, okay,
and we're looking at it. That's the thing.
know, but
so it's fucking.
But I'm not the idiot. By the way, all you morons, I hate when I see some hot girl's picture. Don't like it. Don't like physically like it with your eyes and maybe with your fucking hand, but don't like it. Like, don't give them hearts. Like, let's take back the heart. Take back no girl's gonna fuck you because you double tapped her picture, you retard.
Right.
Let's like stop doing that because like I hate
it's
seeing,
a simpy move, man.
Right, a hot girl will post a picture. And
I talked to
literally
someone like
100
that.
likes right away. It's like it was up 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
They're not
we
the
all
right.
know
It's not
the
the
same
right
butt
mindset.
pic. It might be from 12 months ago. Like
Dude,
for real.
that's
It
the
is.
thing.
It's a recirculated old butt pic.
Like they
Yeah.
we
have, like,
we've
7
been out
of 'em.
here. I have these friends. They got their lineup for like months in a Scrolodex. Like it's a business. Their butts. It's like my butt will be on Tuesday and Friday. Titties Saturday.
That's
it will
funny.
be a little late.
It's all
shade.
automated. They don't have to do anything.
They do. They program it. Yeah.
And you have like different.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
like
jaded, bro. Everybody out here is already playing the game so hard that it's like, let's not lie about it. We're all playing that game.
That's why I feel like I gotta start playing the game.
No, fuck that. That's
No, it's
why
the
I'm saying
opposite.
I'm holding. Look at me.
I mean, I'm
The
not gonna put
people-
my ass on there, but I feel like I need to like just like post a story once in a while of me like eating some like spaghetti I made or some shit. You know what I mean?
Unless you're hot or a dog, bro. Unless
But
you're
no
a
one's
hot
gonna
girl.
yeah, no one's gonna give
No
a
one-
fuck.
Girls
No.
are. I'm telling you, man. It's like so.
Hot or a dog, you're right. That's the loophole. You
It's
gotta
like-
have a dog, and then you
Oh,
put some
yeah.
pump
Bro,
your material on.
Bort's got 14.5 thousand followers.
Yeah.
That doesn't. I've had
He's
the dog
hilarious.
for
How long has
less
he had
than
Instagram?
Less than a year. And this dog's got 14.5 thousand, and they're all real. They're people.
I
that
know they
communicate,
comment.
they
Yeah,
comment.
they're not fake at all.
And
I mean, for real.
Yeah.
I feel like it was only like 10,000 followers.
Recently, yeah.
Like 6 months ago.
Yeah, dude. He's
like
popping.
skyrocketing.
Yeah, at Board the Deaf Frenchie.
Yeah. That's
Guy's
our
gonna have like
mascot, dude.
YouTube
He's-
award plaques on his like
Dude,
wall and
it's
shit.
like,
Right. You know what I mean?
dude, you know what's funny?
Best podcaster. What the fuck? He doesn't have a podcast.
You know, Bort's gonna go way further than me.
Yeah, just-
like in everything. He's gonna start stand up on like AGT, and they're gonna put him up. Be like, this deaf dog's hilarious.
Deaf dog. Deaf Jams. Brings you deaf dog.
Oh,
Damn,
fuck,
dude.
man.
Funny,
But
dude.
you don't. Do you have a dog?
I have 2, yeah.
But you don't put them online. They don't
What's
have. To,
up?
you don't have to.
No,
they
that's
don't
what
have
I'm
to
saying. I'm a horrible dad, but I'm a
No,
good
no, no.
dad.
First of all,
You know?
I didn't do
No,
it.
I know,
keep
my
it
girl
away
did.
from the show business. You know?
Right,
It's not.
yeah.
It's not for all dogs. man.
Right. They got
Some
one-
dogs can handle it. Some dogs.
Yeah,
My dog,
showbiz
yeah.
life isn't for all dogs, dude.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
You gotta handle that pressure.
Rado started, but Rado was just like, you know what, bro, this shit's whack. It's like the one guy who saw through it. He's like,
Yeah.
fucking, I don't want to do Hollywood. This shit's weak, dude.
Poor Bort's deaf. He doesn't.
Bort doesn't
yeah,
know.
He doesn't
Bort's like that kid, the child actor whose parents just kind of push him into it because he's got something special.
Yeah.
And his kid
Yeah.
has no idea. We're fucking him up, man. Bort's gonna
Yeah.
be fucked up forever.
Maybe.
No one can be this popular, this young, and not be fucked up
Right?
forever.
We gotta start leveling with Bort. Be like, you can't look at the fucking phones anymore. You're not. Don't give such cute faces, dude. when
Yeah,
the
man.
phones are
He's
coming.
gonna have like what Britney Spears has. What they call it, conservatorship or some shit.
Bro, that shit
He's
is
not gonna be able to
so
spend his money.
weird. That Britney Spears.
I don't even
shit,
understand it,
I don't
really.
get it really either. I followed it a little
She
bit,
like
but
shaved
think
her
we-
head, and then all of a sudden she wasn't able to spend
Yeah,
her own money.
and we
Free
were,
Britney, dude.
and apparently we all must have been at that point in the world because I don't remember this. I remember this happening, but I don't remember being like, this girl needs to be under control by her like parents.
I didn't
It's
know it
like,
was that.
I didn't know
I,
that
just
was a
remember, I
thing.
thought Britney was just going a little crazy. I guess I didn't follow the news. I remember she like shaved her head, and I was like, yeah, but I get it though. It's like you've been like famous since you were 17. Like,
Yeah,
You
we
know,
know,
so
now we know
funny.
and
why.
your dad's crazy. Like the whole thing is.
I
Crazy.
love how a girl shaving her head is like that's just like those bitch lost her mind.
Yeah, that's
and then
true.
but then other girls that do it, it's like I want to liberate myself from the feminist blah or from whatever,
That's
and
what I'm
they shave their
saying.
head, but it's like I think you're just going crazy.
Yeah, exactly. But
I think you think you're making a statement, but I don't think you're just going a little crazy.
Yo, unless you lost your hair naturally, if you like go bald before like the age of like maybe 8, if you shave your head like on purpose in high school or something.
I did. It was a statement, dog.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I had my head shaved.
Damn.
But I was shaved head.
I would have
shaved.
been so intimidated.
I would-
Yeah, man, that was
that's a bold move.
Yeah.
It's a bald move.
Yo, but you know what? Though I kind of redact what I'm saying though a little bit because listen, I had a mohawk when I was 20. I just like shaved both sides. I had a long one, and I had this crush on this girl, and she wasn't interested in me. And then she saw me with the mohawk, and then we hooked up that night.
No
What?
way.
And then I even asked her, I'm like, "What's the mohawk?" And she's like, "Yes."
Oh man, I've had friend. I have had a friend with same thing, but it was a faux hawk.
What the fuck is a faux hawk again?
Well, it's like you don't. It goes like you don't commit all the way, basically. So it's like
It's like Theo Vaughn had one for a while.
Yeah, I had one.
They look solid.
Yeah, they can be cool.
There was
I
a time when
never-
everybody was hitting them. I had one for sure. I usually start hair dramatic and fade into something like this was
That's-
a mullet. It started out as a mullet.
I totally get it because once in a while you want to just do something crazy.
Dude, it helps
switch
you
it
just
up.
get into it like a more confident. When you fuck your hair up,
You can
man,
switch your
it's
whole.
like, that's how I have to deal with
schedule up.
this.
Yeah.
So whatever
What are you gonna
I
do
better have a good
next?
personality. Cause
Are you
this-
gonna go short again? You think or keep growing?
What's up? Oh, dude, yeah, I'll get bald probably.
No, but you think you're gonna like are you gonna do another crazy haircut or you think?
Oh
you're gonna
yeah.
just keep, okay.
Before I
He's
go
like, I think
bald, I'll
I'm gonna
probably
have,
do the worst haircut ever, where I just leave it long in the back.
I would do-
I can't do that because I
It's a
see
bummer,
that.
dog.
Dude,
I need
it's-
to get hair soon. So,
oh.
by the way, if you guys know where I can get some hair, if you guys have any for sale, I've been checking
Yeah,
offer
we're
up.
trying to pop off so we could all get some hair. So just to let you know, this is all funded.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Like
I got a lot.
Go to
but-
patreon.com/bestchampionspodcast. First tier is Mike's Hair Club.
It's a club that is for you to put money. It's like you think it's.
I
Gonna be
would
like a
actually
hair club
fund that,
like
though.
helps
That's what I'm
you-
saying,
that's
bro.
what-
I think
would
I
too.
could get people to buy my hair, dude. Everyone just buys me one hair.
One hair.
How many people do I need to buy me one hair? How much is one hair each?
How many hair do you
Bro,
need?
$1 a hair,
How many
bro. We
single
gotta
hairs?
get that going.
You like
That
a
is,
Bro, I would love to do that. I'm gonna actually set
Yes.
up something for this and be like, how many? I'm gonna go find out how many hairs I need. I'll
Please.
film it all.
Yeah,
That's
that is so
hilarious.
Because the
perfect.
doctor will tell me how
Yes.
I'm like, hey, I need everyone to buy. I'm like, what does this break down to per hair? and then find out like, yo, can you buy me one hair, dog?
That's got to be your fucking. Oh,
That'd
my
be
God.
great, dude. Imagine if the community bought me hair one at a time.
Wait, but then how does
You
this
zoom
work?
in, it has your names on them.
Oh, they put little autographs on.
You get like that shit, that constellation shit. You're on the back of Mike's head. They're like, oh, I'm way over here, dude.
It's like more expensive to get up
Yeah,
there. and
you
shit.
do that.
You have to pay more money for the front.
If you want to be seen by camera, you better pay a lot more. It's gonna be right up front.
You got like some guy got hosed. Like, dude, I got the back of his neck, bro. I got like behind the ear hair, bro.
He shaves mine every night, dude. He doesn't even grow mine out anymore.
And someone just gives me one that's like coming out the side of my ear. It's like, why'd you buy me that one, you asshole? Like they could pick where the hair goes. It's just like a diagram of my head, and they can
dude.
place their hair. But it's like when you buy
That's fucking
tickets,
funny.
the hair prices change. So you grab like a front strand and it says like 5,000. You're like, ooh, that's too expensive. We go to the back rows
Yeah.
more. I'll sit in the back.
Nose
It's like a
hair.
concert.
Fine, I'll do a nose hair. Wasn't that bad last time?
Didn't know it was only like $10 last time. And then I just come out here and just have like giant tufts of nose hair. Can you guys stop buying me nose hair, please?
It's not good for me. It's not what I wanted.
I have
I
enough.
can't
already.
change the hair situation on how we break it down.
It's like, oh, the website's broken right now, so technically we don't need any more nose hair. Can you guys please stop buying me nose hair?
Dude, wait.
dude.
How does that work though? They put could you get technically a bunch of individual hairs and they just
Yeah,
like,
I think that's how they do it now.
right
Yeah.
into the head?
There's so many ways now.
That's
It's
fucking
insane.
so sick.
I've seen it. Yeah.
You know what's funny? I wanted to
Process.
research it, but it's like anything. The more I know, the more I don't even want to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone showed. I don't know why I ever watched it. Someone showed me like a picture of like what you get, because I was like, oh, my knee's all fucked up, and I think I might need surgery. And they were like, oh, it's not that. They were trying to show me how it's not that bad.
Yeah.
And bro, just seeing like a quick shot of it, I just like almost passed out. I was
Yeah.
like, no, never.
Yes.
I'm gonna need my leg to. That's one reason I actually like playing basketball. Is one day my knee's gonna give out, and while I'm laying there, I'm gonna be like, thank God I can fix this goddamn
Yeah.
thing, dude.
Yeah.
It's been like my whole life. It's been like, man, one day you're gonna go. Hopefully, it's not like Tom Segura.
Yo, that was a brutal one.
Bro, he's still. I watch him on his show right now. He's still got like nerve damage in his arm.
Oh my god.
Like this dude is still, because he like snapped hit the full bone in his arm, and he fucked his nerves up. Like this dude is going through physical. Like thank God he's as rich as he is.
Yeah.
Because imagine a broke comic having to pay for all that
come
shit,
on,
dude. Come on, bro.
done.
Yeah, you're done, dude.
Literally
There's
just,
been
like,
points
pack
in
it
my
up.
life where I'm like, let's be a little bit more careful for real, because I'm like, you ain't gonna be able to fix any of this if you, because I saw.
Oh yeah,
I
that's like
watched-
skating or BMXing or doing action sports like in your
Yes,
mid-30s.
exactly.
It's like if you don't have any money, I'm like, dude, you're crazy. I mean, props to you if you love it. You're crazy.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
I agree.
About it. Yo, I have to get a root canal next week. Have you guys ever gotten one of those?
No.
No.
Fuck. See, I'm
And-
afraid to look it up, and I feel like it's gonna be terrible.
No.
I gotta call in and make sure they knock me all the way.
Is it
out.
They
just
will.
one
Oh,
tooth
yeah, it's
though?
Just one.
Okay.
I don't know if they will though.
Well, you can
I feel like they-
request it, dude.
I saw my dad about this because he's gotten like a few of them. He says they're not that bad, but he said
Yeah.
they just numb you up. And like then I talked to
Oh.
someone else, and he's like, bro, like you have to be put under. He's like, I
Really?
don't care if you feel it or not. Like they're gonna see like a drill going into your face, like a
Well,
giant.
yeah,
like,
I think.
Well, I
it
think
makes
the
that
sa-
noise
but
and
I think
everything.
But the cleaning tools make those noises too, though.
Yeah, that's true.
By the way,
I
do
don't
you
even know
guys-
what a root canal is. They
Ah.
drill into your
I
gum
need
and
to
then
go
they
get
like
my teeth cleaned.
get
I
it
haven't been
out,
in a
what the
while.
hell?
Yeah, I think that a root canal. Can you look up what a root canal is? Actually, I'll
So we
look it
should
up.
watch
I'm
a
gonna read
YouTube
it.
video of it.
I'm-
like, oh,
I'm gonna actually tell
All
us.
right, yeah, because I have no idea.
I
and
think
kinda
we're
didn't
hearing
wanna know.
stories-
But you know what? If it sounds really bad, then I'm gonna call in and be like, give me the
Yeah.
ketamine or whatever the
Yeah.
hell they give you,
Or whatever put you under.
or the laughing gas.
It's
But I feel
LA,
like-
bro. Everybody's going under for false reasons. So you're like, I'm not trying to. I'm scared. Let me just actually. 'cause
Yeah,
I would
man,
be right
because
there with
I've
you.
gone this far with that one. I thought I wasn't gonna have to get one, but you know.
All right.
I don't
What do
want
they
it.
do?
It says, Jesus Christ.
It's a lot.
No, it's not. It's not even.
Mike's. Oh, it's bad. He's seen pictures. He's gonna throw up.
I feel like. What? Yeah,
How old are
dude,
you?
30.
I mean, I'm 35. Never got a root canal. Have you got your wisdom teeth pulled?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But I was
No,
knocked
I
out
never
for
did.
that.
You
I was
never
knocked-
did?
They just grew
Yeah, I was
in.
knocked out too.
Yours grew in?
Grew in
Yeah.
right?
You got to just. And they worked.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
I thought they were gonna. It
homie.
hurt so bad.
I got 4 of my
I
wisdom.
heard having grow in.
Yeah, because my teeth were. They said you got to get those pulled.
You
And I
wait.
didn't.
You got yours taken out, Mike?
Yeah, this is a root canal is the pulp-filled cavity in the root of the tooth. So root canal treatment is a treatment sequence for the, blah, blah. Yeah, it just says. I mean, I guess it's just like a different. Like when they drill for a cavity, it's like in the tooth. It looks like it's kind of the same idea, just deeper.
This one they drill into
The root of it instead of the.
fuck it into your gum.
Yeah, it's like when you're taking out. I think.
But I heard it's I don't think it's gonna be two. I mean, I got 4 wisdom teeth pulled, and then they pulled 2 of my side teeth too. So I got 6 yanked in one day, bro.
Oy.
I was fucking out.
That's the
bro.
way to do
But
it.
They knocked me out.
They knock you
Do it
out.
all at
Okay,
once.
yeah. I
You know
got
what's
knocked
weird,
out
though?
for mine too.
They knocked me out. The guy put something. He like I remember this so funny. He hooked up this like IV thing to my arm, and then he's like, "All right, start counting down from 10." And he pushed in this syringe of like the stuff, and I felt it go like in my arm, and I remember being like, "Woo, that's weird." Like I never felt like this rush of liquids in my arm, and then I got to like 8. And I was out, bro. And then all I remember is waking up in a different colored room. And I was looking around. I was like, "You guys moved me?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, like out of the room." I was like, "That's fucking weird." And like, "Oh, we just wheeled you out." I was like, "I don't know, man. I was out and you guys moved me." Like, that's all I could think about. I was like, "How fucking weird! Like, leave me in the room. You knocked me out."
They just showed you it to the front lobby. Look at this guy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like if you guys don't behave, this is gonna be you. And they're just like,
He was a big jerk right before he went
They
under.
put like strings on your arms and kind of like.
Hi, my name's Mike.
yeah, it's like, that's so funny. Yeah, I look at them like, "You guys moved my bed," and then it cuts to them all like thinking back, and it's them moving my whole body. And like, yeah, we just moved your bed. Yeah,
that's what we did. Sorry about that.
But like, that's the thing is, how do you not fuck with someone, man? Like,
Oh, dude, if someone you'd want to like slap him a couple times.
that's what I'm saying.
Right?
Like, even just talking to him, be like, "Hey, how's that feel, fuck face?"
Yeah,
Like,
especially if you're like
I think that probably happens to all of us every single time.
oh, bro, 100%. How many
bet-
times have you gotten slapped while you were under?
It's just
just
like,
want my tonsils out.
oh my god, have you gotten knocked out too?
Yeah, I had my I almost died.
Whoa.
I had my teeth pulled out because they were gonna like knock out my front teeth, so I had to get them attached to braces, and in the process.
While you're under?
Yeah, there was. Oh, I was under, and then my mom had to watch the videos about what could happen after the surgery. And after the surgery, I hemorrhaged while they were in the parking lot.
Whoa! So you were done with the surgery
Yeah.
then? Oh my!
And I got to the parking lot, and I got up from like I was knocked out. I woke up in the van, and I'm like, "Oh, what happened?" And my sister was in there. I was like, I went to the front of the thing, and I looked at my tooth, and I like sat back down. But what I think happened was. In that moment, my heart started racing so bad because I literally jumped up. I had woken up, and it was my blood was going, and it just started.
So you had to run back into the hospital?
I mean, it started bleeding, and I'm like, I'm bleeding, and I was so knocked out of it that I couldn't comprehend like what to do. Right? You should like put pressure on obviously a wound. That's bleeding. I couldn't. I was like, give me the towel. So I took a towel. My sister ran in to go get my mom. She found her in the store. She's like, he's bleeding everywhere.
Oh my god, your mom wasn't even there?
No, my mom was in the store getting all the stuff after like.
Oh yeah, because she thinks you're done.
Yeah, she's
you're
like,
good. Just sit in the car.
She's like, what? So she luckily believed my sister, so she threw everything. They didn't check out. They run to the car. My mom's like, oh shit. We get there. I pass out. Like I was, blood was in this. So the doctor's like, oh my god, he had like 10 minutes to live.
No way. That's
like
hemorrhage from your mouth.
Yeah,
from your
I
gums?
bled out. I was like,
Well,
I was
something.
white. For
I didn't know
a long
you
time.
could bleed that much from just one of your teeth.
Teeth
hole,
shit is fucking
bro.
crazy.
Yeah, it was like a main artery. Yeah.
Oh, bro, yeah. My buddy's little brother growing up had Down syndrome, and we like Mikey, great kid. Like he was always so funny. He was a huge wrestling fan, and he was like 5 to 6 years younger than us, and he would fuck us up, dude. Like this kid, and it would be so funny to the point where I would tell my buddy like Sean, like, "Yo, get him off me, get him off me, get him." Like, and because he would just listen to his brother, and he's like, "Oh," and he'd be laughing.
Yeah.
But this kid had an abscess in his mouth, and didn't tell anybody about it, and he fucking died. From the poison from the fucking thing in his tooth, because you swallow whatever, and he just didn't.
What?
Yeah,
But he just didn't hurt enough to go to the hospital.
I mean, he just been. You know, he's mentally challenged, and he doesn't probably know how bad. He probably's like, "Oh, this feels a little weird." Not to.
I guess it just didn't. It feel like that sounds.
It was
not like it would hurt so bad. You would have to just be like, I need to go to ER immediately.
Right.
Yeah, but
that's crazy. Hey man, get your mouth checked out.
that's what I'm saying, bro. If
that's
your
the thing.
teeth hurt, even though as I'm saying that, I'm just like,
I know.
we're all touching our mouth.
Yeah, I'm all nervous.
Mike, I'm gonna go to the doctor. I swear.
We're gonna come in next week with just gauze all in
I
our
had
mouth.
to get.
Like,
We all
"Whoa,
had to
dude,
get.
pull up."
We all had to get.
we have to get them all gone.
It's like
Fuck, dude.
It's like the episode of Seinfeld when Kramer goes to that store and he lays down and he like looks up. He's like, "What are all these exposed wires? That's probably not good." And they bring someone in to look, and they're like, "Oh, this is terrible." I feel like that's how my body is. is like, I don't know how bad it is, but until I go have a doctor check me out, and he's like, hey, man, you can't leave. You're broken right now. I don't know how you've been doing.
What are you
things.
doing? How did you do? It's like your car, when you bring it into a shop, they're like, I don't know how this thing's been running.
My motorcycle, I had this like 1980 Honda CM400. Great bike, loved it. I bought it used fucking for like $1,400 on Craigslist. Never rode a motorcycle in my life. Learned how to ride it watching YouTube videos on the drive there.
Nice.
Like I was like reading like, okay, you hold the clutch in, then your pedal goes down for first gear, then up, up, up. I'm stalling it out left and right in front of the guy. The guy's like, what's this? I'm like, oh, the bike I use is a little different. They're all the same. You know what I mean? So he's like, whatever. So I buy the bike. I go around the neighborhood a couple times, figure it out. Right. So this is my motorcycle. I drive it for like a year and a half. My ex-girlfriend goes on the back of this thing all the time. We're like whipping to and from her job in the rain. Like this was my bike. I get the back tire's like almost bald. I go to get it like swapped, and then the guy shows me a screw, bro, that's holding on by like a little it's worn through from my back wheel. And he's like, man, if this thing popped off, you would have crashed so fucking hard, man. Right. And I had like people on the back. We were whipping, like I was on the highway every day. I never thought about that shit. I was just like, oh, this is just a bike. It's safe because I bought it off some kid.
That dude was super trustworthy. I remember.
Yeah, but that scared the shit out of me because when I saw that bolt, it was more than 50% like worn through. It wasn't all, but it was more than 50% where you're just like, holy shit, bro. I could just snap at any moment. And we were just, and I had all my weight on this thing, just mobbing around, listening to fucking.
That's the worst thing that can having a wheel, either the wheel falls off or your handlebars fall off. Those are like the two.
I mean, the handlebars off to me is that like, whoa.
Yeah. That cartoon thing.
You're trying to put it back in. Like, yeah, because you don't just let go of it. Because no one ever just throws them and then tries to grab the bike.
Yeah,
no.
What do you do? You can't.
What would you do? I would try to get it back in there.
I would try to get it back in there and crash my ass
because otherwise
off.
you're just like, ah.
What are you just trying to hold it with one hand? They're like, yeah. You're just trying to control
Got an
it.
amazing grip.
I
got this.
Yeah, just like one hand.
Oh, man.
I saw someone with no steering wheel, and I guess it was crazy. He just had like a wrench, and he like put it
in
to,
his
like,
car.
He had a wrench in his car. He just like drive with the wrench. It was like crazy. It was like so ghetto, man. I loved it.
Oh my god, that is the coolest shit
It's
ever.
kind of genius though. I'm like, oh wow, you really could just kind of do that with a wrench.
Yeah. Oh wow.
You know what bothers me? Whenever I see a car with the club.
Oh,
I don't know why the club in it. It's just like
there was a time. There was a short period of time where you're like, "That's a good idea."
Yeah,
and
it's
like gone
in like the late '90s, early 2000s.
When people were breaking into cars,
it was really easy
breaking
to
into
break into a
cars.
car
That's
back
just,
then.
Yeah,
right.
But
Like
just,
those '90s Civics, like get jacked all the time.
But isn't there a better version of the? I mean, the club is so just to leave it in your car. It's this giant.
It looks stupid,
right?
Oh, it's so.
Dude, it was such a.
I remember getting hit by one of those from underneath.
That's what I'm saying.
I was like,
dude.
"Come on, bro."
It's like no one's.
It just like really lowers your societal value.
That's what I'm saying.
You got one of those in the back seat.
Have you ever seen a Lexus with a club in it?
They pay their insurance, dude. They don't care. They're like, "That's coming back."
Yeah, no nice car has a club in it.
No, yeah.
It's always beaters.
They market, yeah, exactly. They market it to people that think too much of them.
Where do we at time-wise, by the way? 20 minutes. Oh, look at us. We got like 20 minutes left. We have. Oh
shit.
Can I read an ad?
Yeah. Then we should talk about the
the
studio
Sweet.
and shit, man.
Yeah. Well, I got a sponsor. I was gonna say.
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
It's Let's see. Fucking Pure Awana. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that.
Pure
Awana. Yeah, dude, we got weed.
Pure Awana. I'm gonna get into that today.
I want to get.
I'll give you guys some.
I mean,
so here we go. It goes. All right, guys. The future of drinking is here. Pure Awana is a dry spirit made from cannabis, made from premium sun-grown cannabis, and containing no alcohol. That's important. No alcohol. Pure Awana offers a socially elevating experience akin to traditional spirits without the hangover via an all-natural, rapid onset THC powder crafted from live flower. Our fresh strain-specific dry spirits dissolve into a liquid of your choice, perfect for cocktails, spritzers, or enjoyed neat for the purest and most complex cannabis experience available. This is the future of drinking. Elevate your spirits. If you want to experience the world's first dry spirit made from live cannabis, you can save 25% on your first order using coupon code Masilotti. That is MASILOTTI when checking out at pureawana.com. That is PUREJUANA.com. Currently, Pure One is delivering in LA and OC, but currently rapidly expanding all over California.
Let's go.
The shit's dope as fuck.
Yo, let me break down a couple things that I heard. All right.
Yeah.
So that rapid release. All right. Let me give you a little backstory. I bought some edibles recently at this dispensary it was rapid onset edibles.
Okay.
And it had something to do with that live flower. I think this is probably the same thing. Yo,
Probably.
I started feeling the edible in 10 minutes.
Oh, are you
And
serious?
it changed my life. I'm like, now we can do edibles.
Bro,
Right,
that's the reason you don't do it either.
And it only lasted for like 2 hours. It was like perfect. It was like I felt
Homie.
it in 10 minutes, and then 2 hours later it went away.
Wow.
So that's why it sounds like a
That makes-
beer. It's like
yeah,
you drink
no,
it and you start feeling it
Yeah, Mike and I.
like a beer, and then it
we
goes
did.
away.
Yep.
I like it just honestly just on ice. You get
Yeah.
ice and
But
water.
you guys have already
pour some
tried
in.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
brought it
Yeah.
When we were
first-
building the studio,
Yeah,
we were drinking it
first
because
day.
yeah.
Is it
Remember when I got-
refreshing?
Oh, it is.
It's actually really. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
It is
gotta be
fucking
cold.
good.
Yeah, no,
want
I'm
it
just
cold.
kind of a nerd with this weed shit. I'm not trying to like play it. Like,
But it
I'm,
doesn't
like,
get you
excited.
like baked
Yeah.
or anything. It just
No.
makes it.
Okay.
Honestly, to me, I don't like. Obviously, I drink, but I don't drink a lot. Like I like alcohol, but I would rather
feel you.
all day
Oh, 100%.
lean to if there was a weed version
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
something I could drink
Yeah.
at night. Like this shit. If they had pure marijuana at a bar
Yeah.
and they were like, "Hey man, you can get a 10 milligram glass of this shit." Or like a beer or like
Yeah.
or something. I would lean 100%.
I said
this.
I would do that. Well, especially because all it is you want to be like socially like doing the same thing.
Yes.
So it's like I remember like drinking sodas when I was sober, and I'm like, damn, I'm drinking a lot of sodas. And I was like, and I
right.
ain't feeling anything. I'm like, I want to, so I'd go smoke.
Because you're
weed.
keeping up with
Yeah.
everybody.
Well,
Like everyone's like, I'm on my 8th beer. Like this round's on me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, exactly.
You're just sitting there like,
You're
immediately
like,
like, this is your 8th Pepsi, sir.
Yeah.
You're like, don't stop me,
You're
sir.
not gonna
You
stop
don't
me.
got me
You're
up.
not
I got
gonna-
you
know,
up.
yeah, exactly.
Like that whole fucking thing. That's fucking hilarious. Which, by the way, with speaking of the edibles or whatever, like going. So we got these mushroom edibles.
Yo, I saw those last time.
Oh, yeah.
Homie, mushroom edibles are like real now.
They're all not. They
They're
look so
packaged.
real. I've been seeing it for some time now, and I'm like, no, that's just the thing. I thought it was one. The first time I see it, I'm like, this guy's gonna kill it. And then I see another one. I'm like, what is this? Is this just all just a candy bar? It looks like Willy Wonka's making this
Is this
shit.
because it's legal in Denver now that they can do this, or in Colorado?
And
I mean?
Oregon, I think it's
And
legal
in
now
Oregon.
too.
There's
In
a
Oregon?
couple places.
So just because that, so
You're
now it's kind of
right.
making
You're
its way.
right.
Because I was wondering, like,
I was
why?
like, why would you have that? I'm like,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. This, that makes so much sense.
That's so
So you-
baller though. Imagine to buy a mushroom bar
How much are in the? How much mushrooms are
An
in the bar?
eighth.
An eighth.
in the bar.
Oh,
So
there's
if you
gonna
eat
be
the
so
full-
many emergency phone calls up.
Oh, dude,
so many people are just gonna
100%.
eat those full things, not knowing
No,
what they're
you're
doing.
right,
Just,
man. 'cause-
Oh, my brain's a worm.
Bro, sometimes I have like these gummy vitamins. That's the only way I'll eat my vitamin. Bro, by the way, gummy vitamins changed my life. I never miss my vitamin to the point where I eat too many vitamins.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Because
how
I'm
they are
high,
delicious.
I'm just eating my gummies.
You're like, babe, I ate all the vitamins tonight. Yeah, dude.
I feel like I'm such a pussy. I like my girl buys all my like that stuff for me. So I was like, hey honey, I ran out of vitamins. She's like, there's more under the sink. And I was like, are they men's vitamins? And she goes, yeah, they're men's gummy vitamins. You fucking loser. I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to be all tough. Are those men's gummies, bitch?
I'm not
Are you
gonna
my-
eat those
I
female
ain't-
gummies. I know they've got other stuff in them.
I ain't no woman's gummies. I want my men's gummies, dude.
These are all pink and mine are blue and green.
Yo, can you die from eating too many gummies?
No, I think she just says you just piss out the extra
Yeah.
stuff.
Because they taste
It's like-
better than like candy sometimes.
Bro,
That's the
it's so
thing. Like,
good.
sometimes they're more
It's
fire.
like eating too much protein. Or like a
Oh,
protein
okay,
shakes. If
okay.
you had like you just kept drinking those all day, like
You're not
your
gonna
body
die.
can only like. it
My
can only
mom
take
used to
down
give
so
us
much.
these vitamin gum. They were like gumballs.
Oh, I remember those.
But
things.
that was
They're
disgusting.
horrible.
You're
Bro,
just chewing. It's like
it's-
I'd rather just take the
yeah.
vitamin, get it
Yeah.
over with.
100%. I remember seeing those.
Now you're just
I was
chewing
like-
this thing. You can't blow bubbles. I'm
No.
not gonna blow a vitamin
It's
bubble.
disgusting.
It's fucking
that's
gross.
too
That
mu- I'd
reminds
rather-
me. I
that's-
forgot about
It was like
that.
chalky.
I tried it. Yes, I tried
That's
it once.
You
bizarre.
bite it and it starts breaking apart, but it doesn't really break apart. And
Oh.
then you're just supposed to suck in all the juice from it as the vitamin.
Yes.
It's like, dude, just fucking take the
And
vitamin.
it's not a good
yeah, this is
taste.
insanity.
Flintstones has it on lock.
Yeah.
We always had the rip-off Flintstones ones, which is still not bad.
Yeah.
But Flintstones vitamins, whoever created that shit,
Such a
Yeah.
G.
I'm
I remember my cousins, and I was jealous that I wasn't getting vitamins because
Yeah.
we didn't do vitamins. And I would go to my aunt's house, and they got to, and they're like, all right, here's this. And they're like, what do you want? And I'm like, I see Flintstone kids come out. I'm like,
I,
Mom, you haven't been giving me vitamins?
I know, right? That's what it's all about marketing, bro.
Yeah, it
Branding.
really
Bro,
is.
if they had Nix vitamins, I'd be eating
Yeah.
Nix vitamins
Right.
every day.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
100%.
It's so stupid. You really think you got to think about what connects with people because I'm
Everyone should be doing. That's a genius idea. Third wheel vitamins, bro.
Bro,
Man,
third
take,
wheel
like,
vi-
Third
like
wheel vitamins.
strawberry lemonade flavor, dude.
Ooh,
Come on,
come
let's go.
on.
Do
You
something
know what, bro?
crazy.
That's the
They can look
flavor.
like little tricycles.
That's not a
Yeah.
bad idea to be
Ooh.
like, you know what, dude? We want to give you guys something, but we want you guys to feel good. It's like that we're slowly turning into Joe Rogan's
Yeah.
podcast.
All of our stuff is just this.
This is
Like
all right,
third
dude.
wheel kombucha.
We slowly just get
green
like
in the
jacked
back.
and shorter, and I get bald. I get the scar behind my head. I do the surgery I know doesn't work. It's just
Like,
like,
is Mike going straight Rogan right now? He's
Yeah,
like, yeah,
right.
he's going real Rogan. He's
Fucking-
gotten real shorter.
yeah, Mike got a lot shorter, dude.
Dude, how tall is Joe Rogan?
He's
Five.
Bro, he's
5'8".
short.
You guys seen him?
What was that thing that
I'm
was in
looking
the
it up.
air? What did it say? He's
I
5.
saw something online saying he was 5'8", and I'm like, I don't know, because I'm 5'8", and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like he's shorter than me.
It
Oh,
says
he
he's
might be.
5'7".
Oh, there he is.
5'7".
He is shorter than you.
Yeah.
5'7" is pretty short. 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 5 inches shorter than me. But people make it sound like he's way shorter.
They make it sound like he's like 5'2".
Yeah.
So what did they say? What did they say?
There was
Remember?
some meme that was like,
No,
yeah,
it wasn't a meme that happened in L.A. like a month ago.
In
It-
the sky.
It
Oh
said
my-
Joe, like he proposed to his wife, and then at the end of it, it was like Joe Rogan's.
Is only
it was
5'7".
5. Not even. They said. I think it was
Like
only
5'4". Yeah, I
I
think
think
it
it
was
was only 5'4.
That's
not
real?
right.
That's
Yeah, some
hilarious.
dude literally
Yeah.
wrote it in the sky. He had extra. I guess he had extra money. They're like, hey, you have extra letters on.
Yeah,
the-
yeah, what do you wanna
Hey,
write?
will you marry me? Your girl's name's only 3 letters. He's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Can you write Joe Rogan's only 5'7"?
Yeah, that's
That's
a lot of letters. Yeah, I
so
know. I really got
good.
inspired. Just extend it. I have the money.
That'd be
guys.
funny if he goes like, for the will you marry me? That was all short. Like,
Yeah.
honey, will you marry me? Joe Rogan is only like, Joe Rogan is only 5'4".
Do you guys still
Yeah,
watch that? I don't really
Rogan?
watch. Are you guys watching a lot of podcasts?
Was-
I feel
I-
like I've
I'm
kind of
not-
fallen out of touch with podcast digestion.
So I do. I'll like if
Mike's
you
got
guys
good
watch
ones.
us Tuesdays with Stories is really.
I
fun.
like a live podcast. I'm not seeing too many live.
No,
podcasts.
Tuesdays with Story. I like that's just Mark Norman, Joe List, but it's like I
Oh,
don't know,
nice.
man.
Oh,
I'll
okay,
I'll dip in and out of like different pods.
Yeah.
But it's also I don't know, man. I get a lot of like I get die hard for a pod for like 6 months to a year, and then if I like the Bonfire Radio show, I was listening to that like religiously, and then I couldn't find a couple of their episodes, and then like a month went by, and I didn't listen, and now it's like. I gotta find where I left off. That just seems like it's gonna take me so
That's
long.
how I do everything. If I do that on a TV, I'll be watching like episodes, and if I like, that's why it's so nice that you don't have to wait with people and do it. But it's like once I stop, I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna go back on that.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just going through a period where like I was in the car, I put on a podcast and it like mellowed me out. And right now I'm just doing I like put on some jazz or classical music, man. Dude, just like find like an hour long like mix, dude. Like I'm so much more like okay with life.
I live my life
Yeah.
like that. We were talking about freestyling. If you put on music that doesn't have lyrics and you just do it yourself, it's meditating. Or don't say shit.
Do you guys
just
have the
let it play?
Do you guys have the balls when you're freestyling by yourself in the car when
To
you
drop
like
the
stop at a
N-word?
red light?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Mike's like all day.
That's all my lyrics. That's all I say, dude. My name is the N-word. That's
I make sure my windows are up for sure, but I definitely am looking at people while I do it too. I'm like,
yeah.
It's like
I
just
might have my
racist trying to
shoulder
get away
covering my
with people.
mouth a little bit, so you can't even read my lips.
But for me, when I'm if I'm going up to a red light, and there's other cars there, I can't still be giving it my all.
yeah. I always
Knowing that I
Well,
now kind of have an audience.
Do you ever?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I always stagger. I
Yeah.
gotta stagger my car.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I line up the sides of my car with people's
Yeah.
faces. Like I can't.
with
look-
them or with I don't want to line up. I'm like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
the side of my car that's metal, I'll make that block
Yes,
their face.
yeah,
So I'll
yeah.
kind of keep edging up, and if
Or-
someone
or
edges up
stay
to
back.
me,
Yeah, I hate it. I'm like,
I
"What
look
are you
over.
doing?"
Bro, I even
Yeah.
give them that look. Like, do you not know about the stagger?
and then they're looking at you because they're wanting. That's their thing. Their thing is they want to look at
That-
people because they're always
yeah.
looking at you.
I
They're
know,
like, what
dude.
are you
Sometimes
doing?
you just
They're like,
know. I
Isn't
hate
that
when you're in
weird?
the
Yeah,
car, you're
someone
like,
pulls
"What?"
up
and you
and-
feel it, and you look over,
Yeah, I'm like,
and they're just like looking like that.
Which
like,
is so
right.
fun. Do that on the highway. I
Yeah,
was doing
it's-
that when we were
yeah.
driving. I was so bored,
So
and I was just
fun.
grilling everyone and not braking. And then dude, people feel it. People be 2 lanes over like this, and then
Yes.
randomly they're just like,
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
and
well,
I
I
just
can feel
stare
you,
at
yeah.
it. Because everyone can feel you getting looked at,
I do it.
man.
I used to. You're so right. I used to do
Weird
it as a
sense,
kid.
man.
I would do it as a kid, and I would just do this, and I swear it was so often than not that someone would actually look and be like, "Good Lord, you creep!"
You know what's my favorite is kids that hang out the car and do fun shit.
I used to do that.
But
When I
like-
see kids do it now, it makes me really happy.
Some kid, I forgot what he did. Some kid did something, and I did something back, and they like lost their minds because like probably a lot of people are just like whatever,
Yeah.
kid. And they did something, they waved or they did something to me, but it was something not just a wave because I did something right back, like, and they went nuts. I was like, oh yeah, that's. I remember when I was a kid, and I would fuck with people in cars, and no one would look at me, and the one guy would just be like, hey, and you're just like, oh my God, that's the coolest person.
Dude, 100%. I mean, when I was a kid, we'd go on long distance trips. We would always try to get the
Oh,
truck driver.
bah, bah.
And if
yeah.
that was, you felt so cool.
Have you guys ever been in an 18-wheeler? Like even just
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
Dude, I was obsessed with them as a kid because I'm like, there's a bed back there
Yeah.
and a microwave and a TV, and I was like, I just want to live back
Yeah,
there
I
and drive
remember-
around. Guess that's why I get a Sprinter van now.
Yeah,
or whatever,
dude.
you know.
Yeah, exactly. But I remember I did go on one, same thing, and you're like, wait, these exist? I didn't know that that's what that thing was off. You're
They get
just
to
thinking
live
that's
back
how
there.
big the car needs to be to pull this.
Dude, that's gotta be a crazy freaking job, though, man. You know,
Dude, I didn't know about lot lizards and all that shit. Where like
that
there's
might
just
make
these-
it more like exciting. There's, if you
Well,
know like the
you-
culture,
you get
and
to
if you're
hook
able to
up with
smoke
random
weed, if you can
hoes.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, they all do not even weed. I think because they have
A
to
lot of
drive
them do
around because
meth.
it's gonna make them tired, and
Yo,
they might
speak-
stink
yeah.
like it, and they can get in trouble.
That,
They-
you're right. It's too hard. You can't do it.
They're
Cross
doing
your lines.
edibles, bro.
They're doing
Fast release.
They're doing fucking Adderall, meth, fucking
Yeah,
speed,
it's usually pretty,
uppers.
Yeah,
Because
uppers.
you need to stay up, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine that there's all these like meth head truckers, and there's one pothead guy, and he's just always behind.
He's
always
he's
late.
just always passing it. Like,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be there tomorrow. What do you mean you would be here tomorrow? Well, I went on to Dallas and I'll be back.
Honestly, like, what about truck drivers in Oregon and Colorado now with those mushroom bars though? If you
Oh,
just like a munch on
Jesus.
those.
Come on.
Can you go to bed on mushrooms though? Can't you like?
No.
Don't you have to stay up? So you might just like fuck it. You're getting
I mean,
tired.
it would give you
I'll be
energy.
up.
I
I'm
think
gonna
it's the
be-
same thing that happens with alcohol. Is sometimes you feel like you can go to bed, and you might sleep for like 5 minutes, and you'll wake up, and you're just
Oh,
like,
okay, I
yeah, because
feel
that's
you.
happened to me sometimes. I've been so drunk, I'm like, oh, I can fall asleep right now, and then you just wake up 5 minutes later, and everything's spinning, and you're throwing up, and your girl's fucking some guy, and you're like, what is going on right now?
What is going on?
I think
Let
that
me go to bed. Get out of here.
honey, I think I'm seeing things. And she's like, he's
Dude.
awake. Don't worry about it.
The spins are
Don't worry
so
about it.
bad, man. That like makes me not want to drink. Actually, like that's like.
Oh
what
yeah.
what
Just
do-
say that. Just
Does
say
it ever
that.
hit you so hard, like you feel like you're on like a centrifuge?
Bro,
Like,
I
it
almost
spins
threw
where
up
it's like,
yesterday.
"Whoa!" But
Oh,
you're
yeah,
on your
that's
couch,
good.
like it feels like you're tripping balls.
These fools are fucking doing shots yesterday of like, I mean, mixing it up. Like it was like,
Yeah,
hey,
it
let's
was
have a
not
couple of
good.
gin. Let's do a couple of whiskey. I'm just like, oh my god, bro, my stomach.
Dude.
I don't know what I was. Yeah,
And then one of the
That-
shot-
real drinkers, man. I can't do it anymore.
Bro,
No.
one of the shots I took, you know, how, like you breathe in, take the shot, and then breathe out. I was like kind of drunk. So as I took the shot, I was breathing in.
Oh.
That's when I ran to the hallway.
And
I
it
was
was warm,
coughing.
yeah.
Bro, it was warm whiskey, and I'm coughing it out of my lungs. And I'm just like in the hallway.
God.
And I'm trying not to throw up. There's people all around me.
Oh, so
and,
it's reverse burn?
bro,
Oh, it burns.
Oh,
it
the
works.
reverse burn is the
and I was like,
worst.
my eyes are tearing up, and I'm crying, and there's people like talking to me, like, dude, this place is dope, and I'm coughing, and I'm trying not to look like a fuck. And they're like, what happened? And I couldn't just be like, I just took a shot because that looks like even worse. Like, dude, I was like, bro, I went, nothing, don't worry about it, I'm
Yeah.
all right. Like, it was so bad, dude.
Bro.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't do the shots, man. It's 50-50 for me if it's going to go well or not.
I-
Sometimes
It's
hits
gotta be
wrong,
cold.
dude.
Cold.
It's gotta be cold.
If it's cold, like it'll go down, and I'm like, I don't care, because I can just close my nose. Like that's what I
Yeah.
do. I learned the trick, like, because if I taste anything, it doesn't go.
Yeah.
I have to just.
I just don't want to drink a lot.
I just can't do
No.
it. Some people
Give
love
me
it.
a
like,
shot, I can
right.
get fucked up. That's what we used to do
Yeah.
at my apartment. We used to do before we would leave.
Nope.
We would do rock paper scissors. Like I'd walk up to you, best of one, rock paper scissors, shoot.
Yep.
If you beat me, I would take a shot.
That's a great.
So
easy
we would just
game.
walk
That's
around,
fun.
bro, and it was so fun because some days you would just walk around and you'd be handing out shots to people. Boom, beat you. Oh, I beat you. Bong, and it's so fun. And some days you would do it, and at the fourth one you just lose,
Oh,
and they're
that's
like,
4 shots.
you're like, yeah, I'm just sitting there like, yo, dude, give me a second. I can't play for a
I'm
minute.
good on
Dude.
this. Oh, that's
Did you guys
that-
ever play the game where like you just get a giant jug and then you go around and you pour some alcohol in it, and you flip a coin, and if you get heads, you keep passing it around.
No.
And then eventually someone just has to just
What?
drink, like, and you keep like vodka, and then someone's like, I'm gonna put some whiskey in it.
Yeah. Oh my
It's like
god.
vermouth, and then someone's like, oh,
Oh my
That's the wildest one. Yo, we should play that
Dog,
part.
I
We should
wanna
make a
play
comedy
that, dude.
show involving somehow
man.
that. There's
We
just a
should've turned the
jug.
pod,
Everyone goes
bro.
on stage, has to
Yes.
pour a little bit.
We
I
should
wanna
have
do
turned the
that.
pod.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I'm
agree.
Dog,
Yeah.
I
that's
agree.
so the last 15 minutes of the pod or something one day, dude.
Yeah, I'm down. Because sometimes it goes around like it goes up just a little bit, and then someone flips it like, oh, you drink it.
Yeah,
Once in a while, it's
yeah.
like, dude, this has been like 2 rounds. Like, it's
Oh
getting
my-
like that
yeah,
much.
'cause you just keep-
Oh, my God.
That's funny, bro. I love learning those kind of games. What's her
really
face
fun.
showed me this game where you grab a can and you know like how you pop the can. There's a little thing.
Tab.
She like put it down and then the tab. There you go. Is that why that thing's called Tab, the soda?
Yeah, probably.
Whoa.
It probably even has.
I didn't
the
know it was
tab
called
on
a
the
tab.
thing.
I never called it that.
Wow.
What did I call
Yeah,
it?
you might be right for the A. It could even be
Yeah.
the tab. I'm gonna look into that. But like she would, I popped it and then she goes, she flicked it at me and she left it this way. Then I flicked it back at her. Then she flicked it
Yeah.
at me, and we did
Yeah.
that until it flew off. And then whoever like I ended up flicking it, it flew toward her, so I won.
Yep.
And she's like, "Oh, we did this at lunch all the time growing up." And it was
Yeah,
just like, "Oh
that's-
my god, this is the coolest game."
Somebody
So
was saying- it's like the chicken
simple.
wing. Like when you pull the chicken wing and when the winner gets like whatever is bigger side. That's kind of the same concept. It goes. in
Chicken
both
wing
ways.
or the wishbone?
Wishbone. What did I just say?
Chicken wing? Bro, no joke. I was like, "There's a chicken wing game."
Yeah.
No one's told
I'm
me about that.
excited.
I love
There's so
chicken
many
wings.
chicken wings. There's only one wishbone in a whole fucking chicken.
That's
Isn't that such a
hilarious.
horrible thing? We're over here just cracking this poor thing after we've eaten it and just been
I know, it's like
disrespectful.
still
We're just
breaking
like,
it.
let that
Break
dry.
its skull.
I
And then
know,
we're gonna
right?
break it in half.
Where is your wishbone on your body? Isn't it like your like?
Yeah, it'd probably be like our fucking like.
We all have one of those things.
No,
It's
we
like a
don't.
Well,
really
we
fragile.
don't, but chicken does.
Yeah, chicken. It's probably within their like spine back area.
Speaking of, big shout out to Michael on the fucking
Yeah,
ones and
Mike.
twos
Fuck
today.
yeah, man.
Killing
New
it all
producer,
day.
killing it.
This room feels good, by the way. I gotta say, just first time doing anything
Not
in
bad.
podcasts.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's the reason it's been taking so long. We moved studios. I don't know if you guys could tell. Shit's looking different, looking
Little
fucking
different.
baller.
Different,
Very
baby.
different, man.
But we're gonna be going live every Tuesday. Right now we're dealing with some internet issues on Facebook. It's just Facebook always fucking takes forever. Look at us
Right.
on YouTube and shit. But we'll be
Yeah.
posted right up after this.
Yeah.
We probably got to roll out of here in a minute
Let's go.
because fucking this weed ain't gonna smoke itself.
Yeah.
But,
Bang,
Avery,
bang.
where can people find you, player?
You find me on the fucking gram, but you could most likely find me here at the Hollywood Third Wheel, guys. That's where I'll be.
Bong bong.
You can find me on Instagram at Dex Carvey, and also, yeah, Third Wheel Hollywood, man. Come on down, look it up on the gram. It's a comedy club, and it's sick.
It's awesome, dude. And check me out at MikeMasilotti. I have a second little pod to do the MikeMasilotti show. It's posted every fucking week. Yeah, man, check us out. We got Third Wheel Podcast Studio, thirdwheellive.com has all the dates. We have like 15 independent shows coming up.
Yep.
Do you have the outro music ready, by the way? Oh, gee, look at this
Let's
guy.
go.
He's a fucking
Yeah,
gangster.
He knows what he's
Love it,
doing.
dude.
He's a fucking gangster.
Gangster. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in again. Remember, every Tuesday, this will be up. And sorry for the podcast. Bong boop, here's your soup.
Let's go.
Bang,
Peace.
boys.